on there, but I'm going to leave 5 for do now in class, I think. Okay. All right, this is going to be my last problem for tonight because I am getting tired. Okay, example 4. A 2-mile cab ride costs $5.20. A 5-mile cab ride costs $10.75. Okay, answer to 5. How much does a 6.3-mile cab ride cost? Okay, you don't know your rate yet, so we're going to have to try and find that out. Okay, so you're looking at this and you have nothing to say what a function of, okay? So you have to come up with this yourself. All right, so your question should be like, what is x? Okay, you should be asking yourself, we don't know what x and y are, Mrs. Sharp, so let's see if we can find those, okay? So what is x and what is y? All right, so we have to write a statement here, okay? We're going to write our statement right here, okay? So, mile and cost, okay? So, the cost depends on the number of miles that we drive, okay? That's how we would say that, all right? Because the cost depends on how far we go. So, cost depends on miles driven or traveled. Okay, so that is a true statement. Okay, this is the word traveled here, so let me move that over a little bit. Okay, so this is, all right, cost depends on miles traveled. We wouldn't say miles traveled depends on the cost, not at all. So we would say cost depends. So when I say cost depends, that is my y coordinate. This is how I find my y coordinate. Okay, because it's called the dependent variable. Okay, so the x and the y, the x is called the independent variable. Okay, and the y is called the dependent variable. Okay, so I say cost depends, that's why that's the y coordinate. So basically, our dependent is cost, and our independent is number of miles. Okay? So we've just figured out our x and our y. All right, we've got 2 data points here again. So let's go ahead and write those down. So we've got our 2 data points. Okay? So we've got 2 miles, that's x. So we've got 2, and then we have it costs $5.20. So that's one of our data points. We need to find the other one. A 5-mile, which again is x, so that's 5 miles, and then it's $10.75 for our y value. Again, this should be looking like we're going to find the slope exactly. Okay, so we have to, how much does a 6.3-mile cab ride cost? We need to find our equation first, okay? That doesn't tell us to do that. So we need to find the equation first. Okay, so we should be asking, what's our equation? All right, so we're going to do point slope 4 because we already have points. Okay, so do I have a point? Yes. I'm just going to take 2 and 520. Okay, so this will be my x1 and this will be my y1 once I get there. And do I have a slope yet? No. So my slope is equal to what? We need to go and find that. We can probably do that right up here. So my slope is equal to change in y over change in x. Okay, so my rise over our run. Get ready. Okay, and then I'm just going to read these down just because I always do. And yeah, we're going to get some negatives, but that's okay. You know how to work with them. If you want to read up, go right ahead. So minus 10.75, and then we're going to read down to minus 5 there. Okay? And then we get negative 5.55 divided by negative 3. Okay? And then we actually get 1.85. Okay? So therefore our slope is equal to 1.85. Yes, you may use your decimals. Okay, so now I've got my slope, so that's 1.85, so now I'm ready for my equation. So I've got y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay? I clearly do not have a 0 here, so I don't have a y-intercept, so I need to go through this completely. So I've got y minus y1, I'm going to choose to be 520. And my slope is 1.85. And I have x minus, and my x value is 2. Okay, so then I go ahead and I distribute. So I have y minus 5.20 equals 1.85x. Okay, and then I get minus, where was that? 3.7. So that's minus 3.7 there. Well, 1.85 times the negative 2. Now I'm going to add 520. Okay, so then I've got y is equal to 1.85x and plus, and I get 1.5 there. Okay, so that is my equation of my line. Now I use this, okay, to help me find this question. Let me just put these right out of the way. So it says, how much does a 6.3 mile cab ride cost? Okay, 6.3 miles, that means that x is equal to 6.3 miles. So I've got y is equal to 1.85x plus 1.5 at x equal to 6.3. So I'm going to plug it in chart. So I got y equals 1.85 times 6.3 plus 1.5. Then I get, I did this already, so what did I get? 11.655 plus 1.5, and I get 13.155. Therefore, okay, it costs $13.16, okay, to go 6.3 miles. That's what that means right there. Okay, so that is my answer. Okay, here's our last question. Yay! Alright, so you guys have done very well. Alright? So I know that you will learn from these videos. Okay, so watch them and learn. Alright, so if you only have $85 and your destination is 45 miles away, will you have enough money for the cab ride? That's something you would want to know before you actually get in the cab, huh? If so, how much money do you have left? If not, how much money do you still need? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, so we're going to just go right off of our equation. So it was y equals 1.85x plus 1.5. Okay, and you only have $85. Okay, so you want to see if you're going to have enough money. Alright, so you have y equals, that's how much money you have, so you can actually put that right in. Okay, so let's actually see if these, so this is actually 85. You only have 85. Alright, so you could do it like a check, but I guess we'll just do it 1.85x plus 1.5. And then I'm going to say x is equal to 45 miles. Okay, so y is equal to 1.85 times 45 plus 1.5. Okay, now you can't go over $85, otherwise you can't get there. So this is $83.25 plus $1.50. Okay, and that ends up being $84.75. So do you have enough money to get there? Yes, just by the skin of your teeth. Okay, so you have $85, so you're, do you have enough money to get there? Yes. Okay, I can get there. Whoops, get there. Okay, with, and it said how much do you have left? 25 cents left over. Okay, so you might want to bring just a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Alright, so yes, I can get there with 25 cents left over. Okay, and we are over. You guys have a Bye.